Conrad Murray, please rise because the verdict is in. Justin Bieber slapped with some baby mama drama. And Ryan Gosling got his gun. Plus, all the best celeb sightings of the week from our team of over 2,000 photographers around the world. That's all on Splash, the paparazzi's own TV show. Check out the moment that Conrad Murray went down for his crime. These are the shots of the doctor being handcuffed just moments after the jury in his Michael Jackson involuntary manslaughter case came back with a guilty verdict. And this was the reaction outside the courtroom. Earlier in the day, we spotted a few of the members of Jackson's family as they arrived at the Los Angeles downtown courthouse, but they didn't speak to our cameras once the guilty verdict was announced. Janet Jackson was all the way across the globe down in Sydney, Australia, on stage at one of her concerts, but she took a moment to address the crowd. Murray is currently in custody awaiting sentencing.
Are you going to watch the Pacquiao fight?
What's that? Am I going to watch what?
The Pacquiao fight?
Yeah, it's my... What fight? I'm sorry.
Pacquiao?
Oh, yeah, of course, buddy.
What are you going
this
for?
This is not my car. That's not my car. That's not. Are you all right? Wrong car.
Justin Bieber might feel under some pressure with that pending paternity test, but it looks like the only thing he's under is the mistletoe. Here he is performing tracks from his new Christmas album in London. Under the Mistletoe is now at #1 on the Billboard 200 charts, selling more than 200,000 copies in the first week. But Mariah Yater, the girl serving him with a paternity suit, is putting a damper on his holiday season. Bieber tweeted that even through the crap and lies, he still loves his fans, but makes it clear that Yater is definitely on his naughty list. Pop star is reportedly going to sue her for defamatory remarks if the pregnancy test results are negative. Looks like the Biebs is calling her a fa-la-la-la liar.
Check this out. Get ready. Get ready to shoot. Get ready to shoot. Get ready to fire. Here we go. Christian, we're our second biggest fans. They're your first biggest fans, we're your second.
Despite her recent marriage troubles, Kim Kardashian is still working hard. That's her at the Los Angeles airport on her way to Georgia, where she's slated to co-star in Tyler Perry's upcoming movie, The Marriage Counselor. But it seems that inquiring minds want to know...
Kim, what do you have to say to all the people who think you're a fraud, or the wedding was a fraud? No comment?
Apparently not. Same day we found Chris a few states away in Minnesota as he was leaving the gym, and it appeared that the NBA wasn't the only thing he was locked out of.
How you doing, Chris? When's the NBA lockout going to be over, dude? Have you spoken to Kim today at all, Chris? Have you spoken to her since she got back? It's a sweet ride, by the way.
All this coming just days after Kim flew out to Chris's home in Minneapolis, where they reportedly met with the pastor that married them, and where we shot this exclusive video of Kim cutting a lonely figure in the backyard while on the phone. When she left Minnesota, she remained tight-lipped, hid her eyes behind shades, giving no indication on whether the marriage was repairable. Looks and sounds like they'll be keeping quiet for a while.
What's the best advice you ever got from a teacher?
Right here. Oh, God, what would be that? Oh, what could I think of? What would be the best advice I ever got from a teacher? Do your homework? I don't know.
Do your homework.
Something ridiculous.
Math or history?
I was bad at math.
You were bad at math. I am bad at math as well.
History or English.
I think people who are good at math they're on the wrong side, right?
But my husband's good at math, so I need him. So that's good.
Jessica Simpson's pregnancy rumors were bumping far before the singer confirmed it on Twitter, and now she's bellying up to why. She reportedly says that her stomach finally spoke for itself. Yeah, Jessica, we kinda know.
She's pregnant. She's huge.
Almost a full month before she let the world know the happy news, she was seen in Texas rocking the baggy clothes, covering up with handbags, and keeping very mom about it.
What do you think about the baby rumours at the moment, Jess? Do you have any comment about them?
Nope. But Jessica is now speaking out, telling Us Weekly that her and fiancé Eric Johnson can't wait to meet their baby. Still, she can't escape rumors. First, there was speculation she could be having a baby girl, and now there's talk of twins. At least we know she won't be keeping the secrets in her stomach anymore.
Army, what was it like working with Clint Eastwood?
Awful. I hated every second of it.
One take?
Yeah, if we were lucky.
Army, can we get a picture over here?
We've seen Ryan Gosling shoot movies before, but not like this. Here he is bringing some fire to his upcoming film, Gangster Squad. But it looks like practice is making, well, less than perfect. He's playing LAPD Sergeant Jerry Wooters, a real cop known for shooting up the scoundrels of the 1950s era Los Angeles. But even if he's just acting, Gosling always knows how to pack a box office punch, especially with co-stars Josh Brolin, Sean Penn, and Emma Stone. Yeah, it's clear that between all the gunfire, these pics of Gosling using the business end of a tire iron, Gangster Squad will be bringing the mob back to the movies. Still to come, Lindsay Lohan heads to jail, and you won't believe how long she spends behind bars. The whole Jolie Pitt plan lands in Japan, and we're there to capture all the cuteness. And we go behind the scenes of The Dark Knight Rises to bring you all the on-set action, from fistfights to explosions. In the dead of night, behind black-tinted windows, Lindsay Lohan disappears into the darkness. Nearly 5 hours after checking yourself into the Century Regional Detention Facility in Linwood, California, People magazine is reporting that the 25-year-old actress has been released. The reason? You guessed it, overcrowding. The troubled star was actually sentenced to 30 days in the slammer for violating probation in her DUI and necklace theft cases. But after reporting for jail duty Sunday night, served only an itty-bitty fraction of it to ease the overpopulated detention center, which isn't unusual for non-violent offenders, a sheriff spokesman told the Mag. But don't worry, she's not completely off the hook. Lilo still has 53 days of janitorial duty to complete at the LA morgue and 18 more psychotherapy sessions to attend. All by the end of March. However, one misstep and she could be slapped with an additional 270-day jail sentence. Or, let's see, if it's about 4 hours per 30 days, multiplied by 9, carry the 1, if we get our math right, Lindsay could spend another 36 hours behind bars. Wouldn't that be just her luck?
So nice, you know.
A bit tired.
A little bit tired.
Long flight.
So what are you up to in the US now?
Yeah.
A new G.I. Joe? All right, thank you, Jim.
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt brought their brood to Japan, and we were there to see it. We shot this video of the entire family as they touched down at Tokyo's Haneda International Airport, where hundreds of screaming fans and photographers had been waiting for hours to catch a glimpse of Brad and Angie. But as you can see, they got much more than they bargained for. Funny thing is, this was the video we shot last time we spotted the whole family landing in Tokyo, all the way back in 2009. And it's obvious that those kids have grown up fast. This summer, we've seen the family all over, mostly Europe due to their hectic work schedules. While Brad's been working on World War Z, we've seen them in Budapest, Hungary, Valletta, Malta, Cornwall, England, and London, where Angie had her mommy duties well under control. But the brood was in Japan on this day because Brad is there to promote his baseball movie, Moneyball. Dare we call this video a home run?
Oh, Victoria Justice autograph. Let's go. Crazy college.
Good.
I've been here since 10 o'clock. Waiting for you. Can I stop for everybody in 1 second? Awesome. Thank you so much. How are you?
Here's all the hot Hollywood gossip. Hugh Jackman said his son has been using Dad's career to pick up the ladies. Hugh said that one day he caught his 11-year-old son chatting up some girls on the beach with the line, "Oh, my dad is Wolverine." The title and cast of the new James Bond movie has been announced. The new film is titled Skyfall and will star Daniel Craig in his usual Bond role and Javier Bardem as the villain. Sam Mendes will direct. Line up, ladies, because Taylor Lautner is single and everyone wants a piece of him. The 19-year-old Twilight star confirmed on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno that he does not presently have a girlfriend. Newlywed Vanessa Minnillo has confirmed that she is not expecting her first baby with hubby Nick Lachey. Rumors started flying that she was sporting a baby bump and avoiding alcohol in recent weeks, but that's not the case. After allegations that he cheated on wife Demi Moore, Ashton Kutcher has evidently pledged to be a better husband. According to an insider, Ashton stayed up all night writing a long list of ways he could improve as a husband.
Kat, have you been following the Kim Kardashian stuff at all?
I don't have television.
No. No internet? No television? Nothing?
I haven't watched TV in 14 years.
I didn't have a TV show.
Yeah, you already know that.
Yeah,
How are you?
How are you?
Nice to see you guys.
The Dark Knight is rising on the streets of Gotham, and he's definitely getting his hands dirty. We shot this footage in New York City, where production of Christopher Nolan's upcoming third installment of his Batman franchise in full swing, as you can see. And if you're looking forward to gunfights, rowdy mobs, and a little bit of explosives, then you won't be let down. This shot apparently used over 1,000 extras, many of them armed and dangerous, but nothing is too much for Christian Bale when he's dressed as the Bat. Let's consider Tom Hardy. That's him in full costume as the character Bane just outside the stock exchange building on Wall Street, where he and Bale did their own form of exchanging. We're not going to tell you who wins in the end, but you probably have a pretty good idea.
What do you think all this stuff happened in Bieber? Justin Bieber.
Bieber world.
Well, I've been carrying this baby for 28 years. If that kid doesn't come out hairless, we'll know it's not his.
Hey look, it's Laird Hamilton. You know, the guy who's rarely caught without a surfboard in his hands. And look, it's Paris Hilton. You know, the girl who just can't stand to be away from her cell phone.
My cell phone.
Turns out the two are off to Madrid. Probably not for the same reasons, but they will be on the same plane. That ought to be fun.
Paris Hilton's going to be on your flight.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
I know her.
My thought. Do you?
That's all I have to say.
Do you try to avoid conversation, or do you engage in conversation?
Can Paris talk?
No, seriously, we want to know. Can she? Because she stayed pretty tight-lipped, despite our demands.
Paris, how are you? Paris, you have to talk to me. Paris, the Kim K wedding. We want your opinion.
And there's strike one.
Paris, do you think it was a sham?
Strike two. Jeez, what's it gonna take to get a word out of? Oh no, she didn't.
You are not really on the phone. You are not really. I'm calling you on it. You're not really on the phone.
So she can talk, but only to invisible people who conveniently call her while strolling through the airport, avoiding questions from photographers. She eventually cracked, but when she did...
Paris, just talk to us. You know, Laird Hamilton said you don't talk. You know that.
Our photographer wouldn't shut up. Okay, strike three. We're out.
Still to come, Charlie Sheen disses 2.5 Men. Octomom steps into the ring to find out if she packs a punch. We take a look at some other stars who spent some time behind bars.
Anything else new? I mean, isn't that enough?
I mean, are you doing
start the new show in January.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I can't
show
wait,
those
man.
clowns at 2.5 how it's done.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, man.
Right on.
I'll see you soon, man.
What's your lead quote?
If there's one thing you gotta love about Charlie Sheen, it's that the guy sure knows how to give a good soundbite. We spotted the actor in Los Angeles where he was hard at work filming his new film, A Glimpse Inside the Mind of Charles Swan III. But it was that whole clown lead quote thing he said that got our attention.
Can't wait. Those clowns at 2.5 how it's done.
So, does he mean these clowns?
Hey, guys!
Or is he really referring to this clown, Chuck Lorre?
Hey, Mr. Lorre, you have any comments?
Or maybe he means those staff writing clowns.
You know, the writing's not great, but what are you gonna do?
Either way, it looks like Charlie's having 2.5 times more fun now and prefers to go out with a bang.
Hi there. Morning person?
So what?
Morning person?
Nope.
Is this for pleasure or for work?
Work.
Awesome. Anything you want to talk about? Thank you. Bye.
Oh dear, Kelly Rowland has spilled the beans. Beyonce's best friend has accidentally confirmed the sex of her and husband Jay-Z's unborn child. According to Us Weekly, while speaking about B's baby at the Cosmopolitan Ultimate Women of the Year Awards 2011 in London, Kelly revealed that she had no idea what she would be buying Beyonce at the baby shower because Jay is going to buy that little girl every single thing possible. Kelly also added that she, the baby, won't be spoiled, but she will be very well looked after. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. And it seems as if Jay-Z and Beyonce will be adding one fierce princess to their kingdom. Get the pink Pampers ready.
Oops, she did it again. That's the pop princess Britney Spears on stage in London giving Joe Jonas what we can only assume is his first lap dance ever, which is probably why he looks a little nervous. Nobody wants a free grind in front of a few thousand people. Or do they? The 22-year-old Jonas has been opening for Britney on the European leg of her Femme Fatale tour, but on this night, the Femme Fatale would open for him. Of course, this is nothing new. Britney's proven to be quite a striptease in the past, often pulling guys on stage and giving them the exact same treatment, pink boa and all. So Joe's trip to the champagne room isn't an exclusive one. We still hope he tipped her well.
Could we trouble you for a full-length opening night photo?
Oh, no, it's not opening night.
Oh, okay. Opening night previews. You're a big star.
I know, but I'm not dressed for an opening night.
Okay, tomorrow?
You know what? On Tuesday, I'll wear something appropriate.
Okay, thanks.
You're amazing in there. Thank you so much.
No, it wasn't Ollie Fraser or Hagler Hearns. As you can tell, it wasn't even close. Nope, what you're looking at is Octomom versus a Long Island Lolita, and you have celebrity boxing to thank. In a less than impressive display of athleticism while wearing grossly oversized gloves in Hollywood, Nadia Suleman stood toe-to-toe with Amy Fisher and ground out a victory, if you want to call it that. After 3 rounds of punching, sort of, part of the event proceeds are heading to charity, and by that we don't mean boxing lessons for either of the girls. Earlier in the evening, Nadia called the opportunity great and was very grateful. Michael Lowen was also on the card with a scheduled fight against Kato Kalin, but as you might have heard, he's a little busy right now.
What should they have? Is it better to have beer and wings or pizza and wings to watch the football games?
Don't drink beer.
Okay. So what goes better with it? You know, watching the games?
Oh, I like a little pizza.
Okay, we know the pizza.
Sometimes wings.
Sometimes wings? All right. How about wings and pizza together? A combination.
No, I gotta watch my weight.
Okay. Have a good one.
Despite being sentenced to 30 days in the big house for violating her probation, her 5th jail sentence overall, we'll have you know, Lindsay Lohan's luck strikes once again. Less than 5 hours after checking herself in, the 25-year-old was out and driving into the darkness thanks to overcrowding. The same thing that got Nicole Richie in and out in under 2 back in 2007. The now married with children reality star was sentenced to 4 days behind bars for a misdemeanor charge of driving under the influence of drugs. Due to prison overcrowding, however, her 4 days turned into 82 minutes. Paris Hilton thought she was getting away with only a 3-day stay and house arrest after being ordered to 45 days in the dungeon for violating her probation stemming from her DUI arrest, but the judge did not agree with her release, and a day later sent Paris back to the pen where she served another 20 days. Lil Wayne wasted no time dilly-dallying during his time at Rikers Island Prison for a 2007 felony gun conviction. The rapper, whose real name is Dwayne Carter, released his 8th studio album, I Am Not a Human Being, while behind bars, making him the first artist in 15 years to release a #1 album on the Billboard 200 chart while serving a sentence. Kiefer Sutherland landed in jail after pleading no contest to driving under the influence, his second DUI offense. The 24-star ended up spending 48 days in the big house. Way back in 1997, Christian Slater was jailed for 90 days for assaulting his girlfriend while under the influence of cocaine. He was released after 57 days for good behavior. Someone Lindsay Lohan might want to start modeling her career after is Robert Downey Jr. Between 1996 and 2001, the Iron Man star was in and out of jail for drug use and possession, but now clean and sober, RDJ is the most sought-after actor in Hollywood. And then there's Naomi Campbell. The supermodel must have some super good luck because she's one star that's never had the pleasure of being put away, despite being arrested at least 11 times for abusing and assaulting her staff. She's managed to dodge the dungeon. Instead, she's coughed up more than $50,000 in fines and 200 hours of community service. That's all the time we have for this week. With thousands of photographers stationed around the world, who will we snap next? To find out, tune in next week to Splash, the paparazzi's own TV show.